So this is great. Eskom has gone to level 6, load shedding forever. Fuck me, they have a bunch of 40-year-old coal-fired power stations that keep breaking down. They're held together with duct tape, and the pipes keep bursting. They also, of course, have a few new power stations, but they don't work. Plus, they're running out of diesel, and their CEO is stepping down, and he was poisoned by his colleagues. My head's spinning. Our hat-wearing finance minister, Enoch Godongwana, is in Davos, telling people to relax. They have a plan to fix Eskom. He says he'll tidy up their balance sheet. Like that will solve the problem. A clean balance sheet, according to him, is something cool to look forward to when it's really just the transfer of a colossal fucking financial liability from the deadbeat Eskom balance sheet to the sovereign government balance sheet, which falls back on, let me see, oh yes, you and me, baby, the taxpayers. The rocket scientists in the ANC think it's a good idea to transfer responsibility for Eskom to Gwede Mantashe. Gwede's an ex-trade unionist, but nowadays he's so fat and lazy he couldn't organize a strike in a match factory. He's as useless as a concrete parachute. Some people say we should just build lots and lots of nuclear power stations. But the lads who run Eskom and the government they report to couldn't organize a shit fight in a farmyard. How are they going to build a thing that takes trillions of rands and decades to pull off? Huh? Am I right? Eskom can't be fixed. It's not getting better. It's fucked. It's fucked. This load shedding problem is not going away. You're on your own. Not a single publicly owned enterprise in this country is in good health. Not one. But not one is getting shut down or privatized. Pravin Gordhan is still responsible for them all, but he does nothing. He's still fucking about with SAA. He needs to retire. He's as useless as a wet fart in a paper bag. So Cyril got voted back in as the chief of the ANC despite all of his shortcomings. I guess the ANC knows that without him on the ticket, they'll surely lose in 2024. But surely it's perfectly clear now, after all these years, that Ramaphosa couldn't find his arsehole, even if he was using both hands. For some reason, he's very popular, even though he's painfully ineffective. He just smiles and giggles and rubs his hands and does fuck all, fuck all. He couldn't organize a fight in a Soweto shebeen. These guys are too much. I can't even. They're our elected leadership, but they're not fit to govern. All of their policy ideas are bad ideas. What's the point of a policy if you can't afford it and it can't be implemented? That's like a wet dream. It's not a plan, it's a wish list. And if we're wishes for fishes, we'd all cast nets. Dumb dreams are not even good. They're a distraction. They're a bad thing because it creates uncertainty and expectations. Let's talk about healthcare. According to our idiotic rulers, this NHI bullshit is still going ahead. It's absurd. They say they want a national health service like they have in the United Kingdom or Canada. But the problem is this: Canadians are rich, honest, hardworking and clever. South Africans are poor, thieving, lazy and stupid. I'm just saying, if it hurts, it's true. In Canada, private healthcare is outlawed, so the nitwits here think they should outlaw it here too. They want to grab the private medical aid reserves. They want to tell the doctors where to work and for how much. That's unconstitutional, of course, doesn't seem to worry these assholes. How can you dream up a healthcare system that mandates levels of care across the whole country and is centrally controlled when your existing army of cadres couldn't organize a piss up in a brewery? The public hospitals are covered in blood and turds. These motherfuckers couldn't organize a blowjob in a brothel. The health minister, Joe Pastler, doesn't have the faintest idea what he's talking about. He's as useless as tits on a male dog. He's as useless as a red light outside of a Joburg taxi rank. Look, the ANC's on its way out for sure. They can't even pay their own employees. They steal their employees' PAYE and pension contributions. Now their new Secretary General is Fikile Mbalula. Sure, buddy, he's top quality. He's as thick as two short planks. He couldn't pour piss out of a boot if you wrote the instructions on the heel. These people are not fit to govern.